What is up, guys? This is T9 Code, and today we are going to be doing some command prompt utilities. Alright, I thought this was pretty cool, so I decided to share it with you. Okay, the first thing we're going to talk about is the IP config. Okay, this is one of the most important commands you need to know. Um, you have your IP address, your default gateway, stuff like that. This is pretty much your identification of your computer. The IP address is the default gateway. That is what allows you to get onto the internet. All right. So, and the subnet mask actually doesn't really matter. I mean, I'm not gonna go into detail about that right now. Anyway, I can always go back and make a video on and include it. But anyway, let's um, let's say we wanted to um, test our speed for a certain website that we wanted to get on. Let's just say, okay, well, I want to get on this website, but I don't know what it will be like. I don't know what my latency will be or anything. Okay, well, here's one solution to that. We can type in ping, this is called a ping test, and then we could either type in um, our IP address, and then it tells us our network. We can type in our network address, or we could type in um, somebody else's computer network address, and we could tell them, and it tells us how many pings go through those two networks. Or we can type in a website, and it tells us how many pings go through from my network to their network on a website. So let's just do google.com, which is going to be low. The average, or a good latency would be 150 to 100 ms. See, they're going to have very good latency. First of all, because on my computer, I mean on anybody's computer, you're usually going to have good latency with Google, just because it is a very basic website. But now, this is all traveling at 32 bytes. Okay, this is think of this as a ping. I send out a ping, and then I get a reply from this IP address, 72.14.204.138. Okay, and it's going at 32 bytes. Okay, and its size is 32 bytes. It's traveling at 59 ms. Now its time to live, TTL, is 49. Now what this means is that TTL, it's stored. That 49 out of 59 is stored, so that it doesn't start all over again, so that the ping doesn't start all over again. And if the ping starts all over again, that will increase the MS. If the MS increases, then that can cause lag. That can cause all these different things. You don't want the higher MS, the more of a lag you're going to have. So that's how it is with video games. Just think of it like that. I mean that's how it is with everything. The higher the MS, the more lag, the slower it's going to actually run. So, and you want a MS of 30 to 100, even 150 is good. You just don't want to get up into the 300s MS, 500 MS, 600. That's horrible when you get up 500 MS, really bad. Okay, now we're going to do something with run, which is, it is different than the command prompt, but you still need to know this, and I want to knock it out really quick. All right. You didn't see me do that, did you? Okay. What you want to do is you want to type in ms info 32. Okay. And then I would just pop up another one. Okay. Systems information. All right. This is going to be all the information of your computer. Everything you put on your computer. This is where it is stored at. The information. Okay. So literally everything. I'm not going to sit here and look at every single thing. I'm just letting you know that. Okay. Um, Now I want to talk about something a little bit cooler. I want to start a new command prompt. I like it to have a clean slate. Alright, now this is really cool. Telnet. Okay, Telnet pretty much connects you to the internet using ports. Okay, so let's go to avatar dot outland dot org 3000. Alright, this is MUD, a MUD text based game, and it is ran on a Telnet um, port 3000, and as you can tell, that's pretty cool. But there's no graphics here. It's just all words. Now this is what they used to use back in the way back in the days before they had World of Warcraft and stuff like that. This is like back in the Dungeons and Dragons days and stuff like that. So let's give it a little try. Let's give it a little play. What shall we name our adventurer? Let's name him Peter Griff. Yes. Okay. Now it says we strongly encourage you to have a fantasy medieval name. Once you have decided on a name that you believe fits the requirements, then answer yes. Okay, we're going to go ahead and press yes. I mean, what can they do? Give me a password. That's pretty cool that you can't even see dots that they type, so you don't know how long their password is or anything. So that's one advantage. All right, now you can choose. You can choose from a human, a drow, elf, a half elf, a trilophodite, a deep gnome, a dugnar, a gnome, a half orc. Let's go with a orc. Okay, let's go with warrior. Do I wish to play an ANSI color? That'd be cool. Let's play an ANSI color. Ah, cool. Alright. On Saturday, February 25th, the Immortal staff will begin purging low-level characters that have not been used in ages. This will enable us to free up names for other players to use. Characters in the following range will be purged: 2 to 10 inactive in 12 months, 11 to 20 inactive in 18 months. That's sad. A fixed schedule will be created for quarterly purges after this. Please direct any questions to your nearest immortal or immortal at outlands.org. or to immortaloutlands.org. I'm sorry, I do not have my glasses on. Please press enter to continue. Okay. Please ensure that you have read. Okay. Okay. Let's return if you already experienced mutter. Yes, actually I am. Press enter to begin. Alright. You stand in a large hollow tree. Okay, I'm going to quit right here because this would be kind of boring for you to actually sit here and watch me play a mud, but you do see the point. You can That's pretty cool that you can play games via command prompt. All right, well, that is all for today's tutorial.